Everybody, welcome to We Do Games. My name is Devin Moon, and to my left, as kind of usual, Sawyer Champagne.
Howdy.
Oh, hi. To my, oh man, what is a better word than frontal region?
In front of me.
In front
Anterior.
of me. Yeah.
My
In front of me.
at the bow. Let's get nautical.
We're on a ship today. Sounds like it's all creaky. Mexico. Dustin, Alameda, how you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Namaste. Welcome, everybody. What games we playing? Get right into it. Let's get groovy. Let's get that gravy. Zoe, what you playing?
It's always me first. What is this?
You're the first. You're on the left. You're the first.
Been playing more Destiny.
Yeah. Hit us up. What's good about it? What's bad about it?
So I'm loving the grind.
Okay.
And it's Iron Banner this week.
Okay.
So like it's PvP,
Mhm.
but your power level actually matters now.
Okay.
So I apparently figured out that I'm about on par with everyone else right now. There's people lower than me, not very many higher than me.
Yeah.
Majority are just my area. It's kind of nice.
Sweet. Nice.
Playing casual, a little more than casually at the moment.
Okay.
But
Above casual play.
the raid came out this last week.
Yeah.
Everyone
Awesome.
was mad because it took like the first people 19 hours to finish.
Whoa.
Which
Is that long or short? Okay. See, my whoa, I don't know what I'm reacting to, actually.
I mean, World of Warcraft, the original Naxxramas.
Oh, the blood.
Yeah, those raids took for...
I think the first one was 4 months or 5 months for the first group to actually get through that one.
Because it's figure out how to do it.
Uh-huh.
It's not just shoot, kill.
Oh, okay.
It's
There's like
mechanics,
puzzles,
some stuff that you've got to figure out. That's if you've never done it before, and no one's told you, hey, this is how you kind of do it. It's gonna take a while.
Okay.
So this one, it's pretty cool. I watched it for the most part, and it's got the mechanics. It's probably the most intriguing raid out of all of them.
You watched 19 hours of people playing a video game?
No, I watched it, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up and watched them.
They were done. Okay.
I woke up and watched like the last hour the people beat it.
Okay.
And so I think in the first 24 hours and 2 minutes, because the third group finished 2 minutes after the 24-hour mark.
Gotcha.
18 people have gone through.
Wow. So
that's 3 teams.
So it looks cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
This week, people are starting to, now that they know how to do it, they're starting to explore and do the secrets.
Gotcha.
My favorite secret so far is they're called wishes that you can do.
Okay.
I think it's the 11th wish. Unlocks. I don't know if you remember in Halo, the grunt party.
Yeah.
Every time you get a headshot.
Yeah, and it blows. Yeah.
Headshot kills in Destiny in the raid. Grunty party sounds and the confetti and everything.
The confetti. Hey,
it's great.
Thanks,
back.
Bungie.
Yeah.
It's Bungie. It's hilarious.
There you go. Cool.
Right.
So, as far as Destiny goes, is that a long or short? Like I can see with WoW, but is that like
they'll probably
isn't that like normal? Because those speedrunner guys, they really go at it.
Yeah, I remember I did
like
the Crota raid, and it took me like a half hour.
Oh, really?
I don't remember how long that one was. Yeah,
a half hour.
So it just depends.
So I'm sure there'll be.
It's probably mentally. It's not too.
This is one of the longer ones for the first run throughs.
Okay.
They'll probably get it down to like an hour and a half. I saw people doing it today in like 3 hours.
Yeah. So when you join in the raid,
whenever I get high enough light
level
and find a group.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's. I mean, I'm pretty average.
Yeah.
I'm at like 530 light.
Mm-hmm.
To enter, it's 550.
Okay.
And so that's another 2 weeks out for at least, just to
Gotcha.
get that high.
Man.
Some people grind hard.
Yeah.
Oh, there's people already up at 580 plus right now. They're almost at 600, which is max.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Grinding and grinding. Man, yeah. I always wanted to do a raid, for Destiny and stuff, but I didn't actually get to it. Which is sad because a lot of people say that's one of the better parts of the game.
They're cool.
Yeah. So I'm kind of bummed out.
Hashtag
I don't know if
no
I have,
friends.
Well, yeah, that's the first part. When the other part is like...
You were playing on PlayStation, everyone else is on Xbox?
No, I had an Xbox when I did it. I bought it. I bought the Destiny 2. No one wanted me to play with it. Played with people for like 2 seconds. It's because I'm so far behind. When everyone's like, a level million,
See,
and I'm
I'm
a
this.
level 10.
You said every day, it was like Wednesday or Thursday. We're all going to play together.
Hey, I fell
there was too many people on it the very first couple times.
Yeah.
So we kind of went and did our own thing.
Yeah.
But then your main group failed you.
They didn't know. I don't know anything about this. I don't party up with online. I partied in like landlines and stuff. I'm like old school. Anyways, whatever. I won't do it because I won't have time.
If you did want to play Destiny 2 and don't have the expansion, this weekend would be a good time.
Okay.
They're doing the Gambit game mode, the PvE PvP or whatever they're calling it. Free this weekend.
Oh, cool.
So you could go try it
Check it out.
It's a fun game mode. I love it.
I got it so they're just doing it without
it's
the
a free
expansion.
weekend.
Cool. Max, what you playing?
I've been delving into some tombs lately. I've been raiding those tombs.
Yeah. Tell me good news. Or not.
It's definitely different than the other two.
Okay.
I think because I know after the first one and even the second one, people petitioned really heavily on, hey, get some more tombs in there, allow more exploration.
Yeah.
And they have met that. I mean, not to my standards.
Yeah.
Like, people have been complaining a lot about the pacing.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Which, if you're like me and you like going and finding every nook and cranny, it's fine. The pacing for me has been fine.
Yeah.
There's been a good balance of exploration and combat. Some newer things have been happening with, your movement abilities and mobility, being able to climb, and
it's like she had new stealth. Like the stealth was better, or like was it a more stealthy game than the other one?
A little bit. I mean, they added like mud pits.
Oh, okay.
To like mud yourself down and blend into walls better.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to.
They do focus a bit more on stealth, I think, during the combat.
Yeah.
I mean, I finally just got to, I think, like the last kind of city area, but right before that was probably one of the only like big gunfights.
Yeah.
That they kind of force on you.
Okay.
Where it's like there's no stealth option.
Yeah. Which
was fun. But story's all right. Probably not the best, but it's not bad.
It's a Tomb Raider.
It's Tomb Raider.
Yeah. I feel like is the setting better? I like the idea of the setting, but because the Russia setting of the second one, the snow area, I didn't really like that setting.
So it's jungle.
So
you're like 100% in the jungle.
So it's just a lot of similar kind of look.
Yeah.
That's a shame. I was hoping for like the Day of the Dead kind of colorful Mexican kind of look, but not really.
No, you were hoping for the Mexican look in Peru.
Oh, I don't know.
Spanish.
I thought it was Day of the Dead is a Mexican
thing. So yeah, the very first kind of mission you're walking through. Okay. You're in Mexico, and so you're in Mexico, and then Peru.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you go to Brazil.
Okay. Because for some reason I just thought the whole thing was.
No.
Dang it!
Even I knew it was in Peru.
I don't know. I just see jungle and I saw the Mexican Day of the Dead scenes. And I was like, this is cool.
This is the opening scene.
Yeah.
You are in Mexico.
So I don't know. Anyways, that's
so I've been enjoying it.
Would you recommend it to other people?
I would, but I would also say if you wanted something that was more puzzle focused, it's not for you.
Okay.
Because I still don't think I haven't really been to a tomb where it's been like, how do I do this?
Yeah, that's how I felt about a lot of the tombs. They're really cool, but they're not like
this totally one is. They're definitely like more interesting.
Yeah.
But
they're even like the last one. I remember they were saying like the tombs were better than the first one.
Yes.
Which they were, but like they told you like how many tombs were there were, and there was 9, I think. I did like 7 of them. I was like, this isn't like a crazy amount of tombs, like 9 tombs, and it takes maybe like 10 to 20 minutes to do each one.
Yeah.
It's not like crazy. Also, the exploration stuff took up most of your time, like the side quests, blah blah blah.
Yeah, this one's kind of similar in that
of
respect, but definitely there's more. They tried to make it, I guess, more grand in a sense.
Yeah.
Whereas the second one you had closer to the end of the game where you found what I can't remember what the remnant. The people, and you were in their town for a little while.
Yeah, for a little bit.
But that was small compared to even the very first town you go to and Tomb Raider.
Wow. Yeah.
Shadow. So
cool.
I've been enjoying it.
Sweet, man. I'm excited. As soon as I'm done with Spider-Man, that's what I'm gonna do. So I've been playing Spider-Man still. I'm at 80%. For this game, I'm going a full 100%. I don't do that with games. For some reason, this game's the pacing and stuff is like it's in such a way that I'm like I just kind of want to chill through the story. Like it doesn't push me to like go to the next beat. Like a lot of games like Uncharted or even Tomb Raider, there's like a pace that you kind of want to keep going and going. This is very just like take your time with it kind of deal. So I like that, so I can just do some side quests. And the way that the side quests come in, they kind of like trickle them out. So it's kind of like, oh, here's the backpacks for the first bit, and here's like side missions, and here's like some dumb signpost.
Dig through the bird poo.
Yeah, bird poop mission. Yeah,
that's your
like,
favorite.
Yeah, so it's like these little. I'm finally done with those. Thank gosh. Oh, those science ones. When those were done, I was like, that's like the worst part of the game. When those were done, I was fine. And then you gotta fight Taskmaster. Oh, spoilers. And yeah.
Spoilers, sweetie.
So that's what the last one I did. But it's really good. It's really good. The story's actually picking up before I think I said the story was it's getting better. It's as I said, it's a slower pace, but it feels like more like a comic book in its pacing, like just longer, dragging out. There's more villains. It's a lot more different than I would say just like a movie where it's like here's the one villain and this unless it was like Amazing Spider-Man 2, which sucked, and they like try to throw like 5 villains, and Spider-Man 3 also had 5. Sawyer, don't give me these blank looks, okay? It's a great game.
We love Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's amazing.
You go catch your pigeons.
Yeah, it's
and I'll continue to be a chicken chaser.
Are you playing Fable?
A little bit.
Yeah, a boy. A boy.
Wait. Number 1?
Yeah, 1 and 2.
1.
Okay,
I'm gonna do
the great one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a full trilogy playthrough though, because I've never played 3, and I almost beat 2, but then my file corrupted.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2's ending is a piece of crap.
Is that the box one?
Where
you shoot him?
Yeah, you shoot him in the face, and that's it. That's the end of the thing.
Yeah,
you don't even have a big fight. You just shoot him.
On the next episode, disappointing endings.
Yeah, holy Moses. Anyways, Spider-Man's great. I've also been playing Super Mario Bros. 3 with Nintendo Online. So I bought into that. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. It's a good game. I don't think those games hold up as well as people remember them.
Because you don't have the nostalgia.
I don't have the nostalgia because I was a Sega kid. So I totally missed NES, I think, and SNES basically, till like the end of the SNES era. And so for me, I'm like, I really do not care about. Like, I love Mario games, but this is not a better Mario game than any other 2D Mario game that I've played. And in fact, I think it's worse, which is really sad to say. I know people are going to freak out, but it's not that great of a 2D Mario game.
What number was it on the IGN
It was
list?
like
6.
Was it like 6? Super Mario Bros. 3? I can't remember. It was up there. It was on the top 10.
Please leave your hate comments.
Yeah,
to Devin,
to me.
In the comments below. Just rip a new one.
I understand. If you have nostalgia for it, I get it. But I don't. I understand its importance in the history, maybe like the going back and forth and all that. But like some of these things, I feel like I'm playing like Super Mario Maker levels. And I'm like, well, some of these were better on Super. I'm just trashing on this game. I'm sorry. Super Mario Super Mario World, way better than Super Mario Bros. 3. I don't even know why there's a competition. There shouldn't be. The art style blows in Super Mario Bros. 3.
So when Devin gets assassinated this week, how long are we going to keep this going?
Bring it on, Miyamoto. Bring them. Bring your goons. The game sucks.
Yoshi's going to pop up and swallow him.
We got ninjas, man.
I love Nintendo. Man, that game's overrated. Especially if you're not into it, nostalgia-wise. Anyways, it's fine. It's a fine Mario. It's not the best. So we are going to get into the news. There's not a lot of news. At least, in my opinion, there's not a lot of news to talk about. There's some things about Red Dead Redemption. Just repeating ourselves. People got to play it. People seem to like it. No duh. It's a Rockstar game. And Red Dead Redemption is on the top 10 list for a reason.
They're going to have Red Dead Online, which if you didn't know that yet.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know which rock you're hiding.
Yeah. If you didn't think they were going to do an online service. Yeah. The Turn Rock. Boom! That a boy. Yes, Max. Very nice. Are you Canadian? Very nice.
Yeah, I tried. Not really.
So I lost myself. You got me with Turn Rock. Anyways.
Talk about news.
So there's that online service. If you're interested, I'm sure it'll be awesome. I love Western stuff, so online Western sounds great. You want to Want to be a horse buddy with me, Max? Because I know this guy ain't doing anything.
Where's my gun at? One gun back.
Gosh.
Oh,
get over it.
Goodness,
Yes.
come on, man! It was not. It was a good game. It's
It was
fun.
good, but it's not.
I
Red
100%
Dead.
it gun like
So did
6
I.
times.
I loved it.
I loved it.
Oh, living. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You don't bet me.
That's true. Nintendo Online is what our first news story will be. So that launched just barely. I think it was the 19th. It was this week. The service launched to very mixed, mostly bad reviews. Surprise.
Yeah.
I think I called that one. I don't understand why there's not a lot of new things. So I went on the thing. I bought it because I love Nintendo. Do the whole. It's only $20. Not a big deal. So the service.
Just rolling into over there.
Yeah, $20.
That's where your Patreon money's
Yeah,
going.
yeah, tons of it. The $5 coming in handy. So this game, the Nintendo Online service, it's fine. I think it's kind of similar to the same. The only new features is you get a cloud service, which is cool, I guess. I wouldn't really realize this unless I broke my system, which I haven't, and I've never broken a Nintendo system. They usually are like always strong and don't break on me. I know people have had problems with the Switch. I've seen cracking.
Where you leave it in the sun and the battery expands.
Yeah, the battery expands. So I see. Yeah. Oh, Mexico
Mexico's
surprise.
I don't know if Mexico knew about that one.
Watch out, man. You gotta watch your Switch. A baby can burn up. Anyways, so I can see that being useful for those people, but for me, I'm like, whatever. The other things, we got Toad icons, Captain Toad icons. Okay, cool.
Bad timing for that news story.
We got what else? You have like this. So you have the NES service that they promised, which is actually really cool, but it's an app. It's not like in the system. So it's like its own
Gross.
personal app. Yeah, I don't
It's
really
kinda
like
gross.
that. It is kind of gross. But when you click on it, super cool, super smooth. Everything's like very quick, just as quick as all the rest of the Switch interfaces. So it's really snappy. Then it seems like it's pretty much what the games looked like in the past. So the emulation's pretty good. People aren't complaining about it like they did with the Wii U. So you have some decent games, but not amazing games.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
If this game is on there, I will buy it tonight.
Okay, what's the game?
Dr. Mario.
Yeah, Dr. Mario.
I'm buying it tonight.
Yeah. So Dr. Mario's on there. The cool thing about this app also is you can play it online with your friends. As you can see, I'm a lonely person. Except for you guys, but
No, I'm not going to be playing
Yeah.
it. My wife is.
So playing online is cool. It's cool. You can play with your buddies and stuff. It's kind of a weird that this is the system they chose, like NES. Because if you remember, like two players in those days weren't really two-player games. Like when you were playing like something like Double Dragon, which is one of those like 2D side-scrolling beat 'em ups. Usually you think, oh, this is a co-op game. Double Dragon, right? Double people? No. One person plays, and then the other person watches, and then the other person fights. See, this is what the era of the NES was, is you had two-player, it said two-player, but one person play, and then the other person watches, and then that person
That's why I played Battletoads.
Yeah.
Because that was 2 players.
See, right. So
I can't believe you guys don't like taking turns.
I'm not very patient. Anyways, it's weird that this is the online thing that they push for in that way. But it is a cool service. They have like a little with your right joystick, you can like move this little hand icon that can clap for your friends so when they do something good. Or you can point out like where something is. So if you know Zelda better than the guy that's playing, you can be like, "Oh, homie, over here," and then you can switch if you want and stuff like that. So it's like they have cool ideas, but I feel like this is the NES is not a very defined system. I'm gonna get hate on again. NES is a fine system. It is nowhere near as good as SNES. The games are not even close to as good. Not even close. Like you look at the games and you're like, the best game on here, guys, is Super Mario Brothers 3. I played it, and as I said, it's not the best Mario game. It's not even close. So I'm like, I don't know. And it just has that flickering. And if you're into the nostalgia of that era, it's gonna rock your world. But like if you're a kid, you'll be like, yeah, these are fun little tidbits. It's cool to go back in the past, and I'm enjoying that part of it because I didn't have this system.
Duck Hunt.
Yeah, Duck Hunt would be cool.
That's it.
But so the other part about the service is it's not just these games. You're gonna get 3 every month, new games. So what are you looking confused about? Duck Hunt?
How Duck Hunt would work on the Switch?
With the little pointer controls, probably. They did that with like the Wii and the Wii U, I think.
That could be
Yeah, it was on the Wii U. So I think it's cool. I really do like this NES service. I just wish it was SNES. I think it's the better games are there. I think you get real co-op games, not half-half. Some of them are co-op games. It's not all that way. Not bagging on it too much that it's all that way. There are just like you said, Dr. Mario. That's a game you can 2-player together, right there. So it's fine. The other part of the online service that people are really digging, but just randomly, like Nintendo didn't even talk about it, is you can like share with your friends your games that you bought on their Switch. So Max, you have a Switch, I have a Switch, right? Sawyer does too. If we had each other's accounts on there, I could go to Sawyer's account on my Switch from my house and play the games he has and download them onto my Switch.
But the moment I start playing that same game, you get booted.
Yeah, exactly. But you haven't played your Switch in a year, and you haven't played it for, I don't know. But you know what I mean? It's like...
It's been like a month.
Sorry.
I play Mario Kart.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's okay. So for me, it's like, yeah, whatever. What? That's like it's a cool feature. I think it's awesome. I think I kind of want to do it with people, but I only have one person on my friends list. I don't even know how to find you guys. I think it's like friend codes, and I'm like, this is why do we still have friend codes?
I don't have anyone on my friends list.
Yeah, I have one person because I had that Miitomo app. So my cousin Trevor, who was like an awesome guy, we like are the only friends on there. I'm like, I have one guy, but I have more people I'd like to play with.
You probably are the only guys on there.
Yeah. There's also voice chat through the phone app. I tried that. It's kind of strange. You can do it. People are saying like do it just with it on speakerphone, but I don't want to bug people with a whole bunch of people chatting on speakerphone. So whatever. I tried to do it just like plugging my headphones in, thinking maybe like the Mario music would somehow transfer to the app. No, you just hear people on your headphones. You have to turn up the switch to hear it and like have one headphone off so you can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a mess. The only thing that
I game pretty often actually.
But it's just, oh man. Is that how you play games online? You don't use like the Xbox Live?
So when I'm streaming,
I
have everything going through my PC.
Yeah.
And if I'm playing on my Xbox, my Xbox going through my TV.
Oh yeah.
And then I have the one earbud in the other ear.
Gotcha. So you got 2 things on.
It's comfortable.
Yeah. Well, but you're trying to stream. Like there should be some complexity to that. There should be complexity to something that we've already figured out. And that Fortnite is literally doing right now. You can plug your headphones into your Switch right now and talk to people. What are we doing?
You also actually don't have to pay for the online service to play Fortnite online on the Switch either.
Yeah, what is that about? Nintendo just made an app and they're like, well, it costs a lot of money, so we better do something with it. It's just really annoying. I just don't understand. Nintendo, man, it's like 5 steps forward and like 100 steps back. Come on, guys.
Moral of the story: if you make millions of dollars a month, hundreds of millions every month, you could do whatever you want, and Nintendo won't care.
Yeah, I hope this money makes them do something. You know what I mean? Because I see they're starting, so I hope this money that they get from this online service actually goes to something. Like I would like to have voice chat through the Switch. I'd like to have friends list without friend codes and groups. The group that I joined was really friendly and nice. The people were really nice. There were just some random strangers on Mario Kart, and they were super happy to have people there. I was like, well, these Nintendo fans, man, they're nothing like the Xbox fans. They're like super jolly. We're friends. The Xbox is like, F you and a whole bunch of
just
bad
wait
words.
till you get into the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate crowd.
Yeah. No.
The FUs will come out.
Yeah, that might get
I promise you.
Yeah. So it's fine. What would you guys like? What would push you guys forward? So would you do you want to buy it now? Would you ever buy this system? What would make you really into it?
The reason I'm probably gonna get it, I'll get it now because my wife really is into the old retro Marios, and Dr. Mario is her thing.
Yeah.
Like when we first started dating, I'm pretty open. I'm a gamer.
Yeah.
And so I told her I was a gamer right out the bat. She invites me to go play Dr. Mario, and she whoops my butt.
Nice.
Very first night. That was the second night we would ever. It was crazy.
Cool.
But I think the reason I want it is I'd hold off until Pokemon came out. So
Yeah.
I could do some Pokemon battling, trading and such.
Yeah, and really, seriously, if the price tag wasn't so low, it's not even that's for me. It's not a big deal. Yeah.
I'd be if they upped it to $10 a month,
Uh-huh.
but then gave us the entire catalog of NES, SNES, 64.
Yeah.
And possibly even GameCube, maybe chuck it up to $15 a month for GameCube too.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
Yeah. I mean, these games are worth more than $20 a month. I mean, they used to I think they were $5 on the shop back in the day. So I mean, you're getting your due. Max,
I'm probably just a wait and see.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You're not dying.
I'm not currently playing a lot on my Switch. I'll play it in downtime.
Yeah.
And I'm not playing for more than an hour.
Yeah, and I'm usually playing indie stuff like that. So, and a lot of single player.
Yeah.
A lot of Splatoon 2, but I've played I think I'm 40 hours in.
I just bust out the Mario Kart whenever the nieces are over.
Yeah, that's a good one too. But anyways, so that's our thoughts on that. Hopefully, I hope they make those improvements. I hope the money does something for them. But for now, it's an all right service. Could be worse, that's for sure. Anyways, next up, PlayStation has announced the PlayStation Classic. Surprisingly, exactly when Nintendo Online came out. So PlayStation, man, they're buggers. They like to snipe people, man. They like to fight people. They're still in this console war. Everyone else is playing nice. PlayStation's oh, we're gonna screw these mofos up.
PlayStation's the only
They're
one
dirty. Yeah, I know they're dirty. Nasty buggers.
Here's the thing though.
But I love it.
Have you ever gone back and played a PS1 game?
Yes.
I haven't. I've never played. Oh, my friend Jay had a PlayStation, and I did play then, but it's been a long time. I haven't gone back since I was 10.
I'll still play Chrono Trigger, Legend of Dragoon.
Is Chrono Trigger on there? Was it a PlayStation game too? And
yes.
an SNES game? Wow.
Yes. Or Chrono Cross.
Could have been.
Second one.
Yeah.
You're talking
Vagrant
about more
Story.
the 16-bit style games on it.
Well, Vagrant Story, that's the 3D one.
Yeah.
And that was on the top RPGs. We're going through our top 10s.
The early 3D games on PlayStation 1 don't hold up.
Well, some of them I think
they're
right. Yeah.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
Playing the original Crash.
Yeah.
On the PS1.
Yeah. No,
which
I've
done
I'm not talking
recently.
about that.
Yeah.
That's garbage.
We probably should say what this is. PlayStation Classic, if you don't know, is a small mini console that is a total ripoff of the NES Mini Classic, which is literally they took the name Classic, which I mean it's a classic. It's not it's their name, but it's the branding, and so they're so blatant about it. It's well, we're just gonna take your branding and we're gonna place it right when you do your online service when everyone's oh, memories about old Nintendo games. Oh, hold on. Remember these old PlayStation games? Anyway, so it's basically the same thing. You get a console, you get 2 controllers, not with the joysticks, just the old school ones, so not the Dual Shocks, just the original PlayStation controllers. It comes with 20 games, and they announced 5 of them. And I should have looked this up. Final Fantasy VII is one of them, I know that, so you get that again.
I gotta apologize for that one. All those Final Fantasy games are coming to Xbox too. I don't have a bone to pick with you anymore.
Yeah, right? You got them, man. So, yeah, right now they haven't announced all of them. They have only announced 5, and they're going to announce the others. So I don't know why they haven't announced the others. Kind of a strange thing.
I mean, but if you're like, if you never played them, go ahead and do it. If you're like me,
yeah,
like I still have my original PlayStation, and I'll hook it up to my 15-inch TV every once in a while and just pop in an old game and play it for 4 months and
I'm
get
surprised it still works.
70. I've had to fix it.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
All right, so there's
tell me the games because I was trying to find
Final Fantasy VII,
Okay.
Jumping Flash,
Okay.
Ridge Racer, Type 4,
Type 4. Yeah, I hear that one has good graphics.
Tekken 3,
Okay.
and Wild Arms.
Back when Tekken was still good.
Wild Arms. That's like an RPG or something, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. So, Sawyer, as a because did you have a PlayStation 1?
Yes, but I got into it late.
Yeah. Do you know any of those games? For
Final Fantasy.
Tekken. Racer and Tekken, right?
Yeah.
I don't know Wild Arms and the others. So it's kind of interesting that we played these games that we played before. So it's $100 is the price tag. I don't think it comes with a.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, and it doesn't come with a plug. Like
an AC adapter.
Yeah, an AC adapter. So they're doing like a 3DS style. Like you have plugs, right? You have like a USB.
But they're giving you the 2 controllers instead of just 1.
No, even Nintendo gives you 2.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought you had to buy for the NES Classic. You had to buy a separate controller.
I don't think so. NES Classic came with 2, and so SNES.
Then why were they selling additional controllers for it?
Just because people are dumb. I don't know.
People would always buy those when they ran out of the Classic. They just buy the
it does sound
and
familiar.
stuff.
I mean, you can unplug them and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not sure why they do that. Because you can probably plug them into your Wii controller also, because they have that weird outlet. Anyways, so our thoughts. What games would we like to see on here? Sawyer, you seem to think that these games won't hold up at all. Any of them?
You got like Final Fantasy VII.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's okay, but I mean, it's already coming out for current gen consoles, and they're remastering, or they're remaking it even.
Remaking.
Yeah,
remaking. Different game.
I mean,
and it's on every system now. It just barely got announced for the Switch.
Like, why do I want to pay $100 to play Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah.
When I already own it.
Games.
Yeah.
Tekken 4 will not hold up. I guarantee you right now it does not hold up.
Yeah, Tekken 3. Yeah, I mean, it's a Tekken game. So I don't know.
So from what they announced, I'm not really interested.
I'm sure Ridge Racer isn't going to compare it to any racers nowadays. But if you have nostalgia for that era, next, any games you would like to see on the system?
Not that I currently do not own.
Yeah.
Or have played.
That's true. You're already there. Yeah. Would you buy this at all? Like
for
just
$100?
like
No.
this little mini thing?
Not for $100.
If you didn't have any PS1 games.
If I didn't have any and I, I played this, but, for 10 minutes at my friend's house, yeah, I would probably shell out $100.
What games would make you want to shell out the $100?
So Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9.
I don't know when they went to PlayStation 2.
10.
10.
Maybe one of the original Grand Theft Autos.
I was never huge.
3.
But like
I really liked them before they turned 3D when they were the top-down games.
Oh, yeah.
Those are fun.
1 and 2.
Yep.
So here's a list that people think would be good. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is really good.
I mean, but we have that on modern.
Yeah.
We have it portable.
We had it on 360.
It's on 3DS.
But I don't know if it's on. Is it on 3DS?
Pretty sure it's on 2DS and 3DS. And
I
I think it's coming. I think it just released it on PS4.
So I think the rumor is that it's coming to PS4 and Switch again. So that's another bummer.
Yeah.
You got Chrono Cross.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. I hear the Chrono games are good.
Yeah. They're great games.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're into the RPG scene.
Yeah. Crash Team Racing. People love Crash Team Racing. I don't know.
I was a Diddy Kong Racing
Twisted
guy.
Oh, dude, Diddy Kong Racing was the shiz.
Right? Everyone hates Diddy Kong Racing.
Why,
it's
dude?
great.
It's so good. I almost like it more than
Diddy Kong
64,
Racing.
like Mario Kart 64.
I did like it more than Mario
That's
Kart
really
64.
good.
Had an adventure mode.
Yeah.
Flying around the map.
Yeah, you had different
cars.
cars.
Yeah.
Rock. Final Fantasy 8. Yeah.
I don't think there's more
people
than one
hate
Final
on
Fantasy there. I think they only have room for one.
Final Fantasy Tactics. Anything? People love Tactics.
I could see Tactics coming on before 8.
Yeah, because it's different. It's a different style. I can see that. Kelowna? Does that sound familiar? I don't even know what Kelowna is. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver.
Okay.
Dude, Soul Reaver is a good. That's like one of the earliest games I remember playing on a PC.
Wasn't that on Xbox as well?
I think there was
a long time ago.
Yeah, probably. There was a
game. Original Xbox. Yeah,
maybe. I don't know if it was this.
Because I think there was like the Legacy of Kain, and then there was a second one, and then I think that was on PS2 and Xbox.
Yeah. Metal Gear Solid.
That I could see. That's probably gonna.
That has to. If they don't get Metal Gear Solid, that's.
But they better have. I think was it Solid that had Psycho Mantis?
I don't know.
Switching ports on your controller to beat a boss.
Yeah, they had all the weird stuff. So it will be weird to see like how they handle that stuff. So that's the hard part. Some of these games are just wacky. Parasite Eve.
Okay, that was good.
That sounds familiar, but I don't know.
They're female detective, I think. And it's a kind of weird shooter
kind of thing. It sounds familiar to me.
Horror.
Rayman.
It was cool.
Rayman. This is the 3D one.
Oh, there's too many Raymans out now.
Well, now, but that was. Yeah, I think this is a well liked one. Silent Hill. That'd be good. Sudoku.
Suikoden.
Is that what it is? 2?
Yeah. Oh, see, 2. That was. If they put that on there, I might spend $100.
Yeah, is that the one?
If Suikoden 2 is on there, because the game itself
amazing.
Can be very expensive online.
I remember you telling me, is this one of those that you really loved, like one of your favorites?
So I really enjoyed the first one,
uh-huh.
And then we missed the second one, and the third one was on PS2.
Gotcha.
And that one was fun, and then I think it turned downhill after that.
Yeah.
But second one, like that game will run you $100 online on eBay by itself.
Oh. Yeah, so that's like
or at least the cost of a normal game.
Yeah, that's kind of how like the Earthbound was like. It was like tons of money, and then when it came out on everything, it was way cheap again.
Yeah.
So, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Yes, please.
That's not happening.
Yes, please.
Not happening.
Please.
It wasn't console exclusive, so it's not like a PlayStation title.
It's known for that time.
And there's way too many that's all licensed music.
Yeah, the music part is an issue, but that's man, that game is so good.
And then you even have probably the licenses with all the branding and the equipment along with the characters.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
Tony Hawk's not.
It's a lot. I wish. And the third one was that a PlayStation? Vagrant Story. That's an RPG that next seems you agree with, right?
Yes. Pretty far ahead of its time.
Yeah. So I think if those games come out, that's a good list. Come on, Soy, that's a good list.
I still won't buy it.
I'm trying to think if I will. I might. I'm starting to be a PlayStation fanboy, so I need to start. You need to start somewhere. This is my first one is PS4. I'm so far behind.
When PlayStation 2 starts coming out with the classic, and only if they have the Dot Hack series on it.
And by the way,
the first one.
I bet they'll have. I bet on PS2 like classic. I'm sure it will.
If you were to buy all 4 of their Dot Hack games, it costs you like $150 right now.
I think the cool thing about these systems is that you get to go back with the controller too, which is really important. I think people like kind of hate on it because it's like, oh, I can play it anywhere, and that's the same with these SNES games and stuff. But you don't have the controller. And once you have the controller, you're like, oh, this is how it's meant to be played. The controller makes a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Except not the N64 controller. Never the N64.
Please
I still don't know how to hold it.
Dude, it's a mess.
Yeah, playing Turok where you have to use all the buttons too. Where you're trying to move your hands in between. Oh.
They didn't know what they were doing, but man, it works for Mario. Tell it that much. So, anyways, that's it. That's our news that I know. I think there was a few light things. I think PlayStation 4 finally decided to make their cloud-based PlayStation 3 game thing. What's that called? Oh my gosh. Whatever Xbox Game Pass is their version of that. But Xbox Game Pass, you can download games, and on the PlayStation 1, you have to like freaking beam them through the
You're streaming it.
cloud, and it
Isn't
just
that
doesn't work.
Japan?
No, it's here too. I've played it. It's really sudden. But finally, they've decided, you can download. So you can download. So they skip PlayStation 3. You can download PlayStation 2 games
And they're very selective.
PlayStation 4 games, probably. So yeah, I mean Xbox is still ahead of them, but at least you can download them, so you don't have that weird glitchy crap that you're dealing with. Man, wow, some of those. I try to play on charger. It's horrible. All right.
Ding ding ding.
All right. So we're gonna have ourselves a nice little debate.
Are you ready to rumble?
Where's your fanfare? Copyright strike. Mission Impossible.
We're not big enough.
I don't think so. So this is the console war debate.
Mission Impossible. This.
I don't.
The console war debate. Each one of us is going to take a console. We're going to debate it and see who wins. I don't know who will be the mediator. Dang it. We need a fourth person on this.
All I know is I've
You
already
guys
got the best
mediate.
console.
Leave in the comments who wins.
Throwing down.
Leave in the comments who wins.
All right.
Oh, great.
So if you actually listen, you have a job.
Max, since you're talking crap, you get to go first. Yeah. So
Opening statement.
So first off, you have the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, man.
Let us know.
Oh,
You're like,
man.
Hold on a second. I thought I was gonna win this.
Hold on. How can I win with Nintendo Switch? Well, let me tell you.
All right. What is it? Convince us.
Nintendo Power. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, they're taking all the risks.
Okay.
I mean, they don't. Sawyer looks like he's getting a headache.
Yeah. Sawyer, come on. Let the man talk.
I'm
Taking
out of
all the
caffeine.
risks.
Like, I ain't got much to say, but I'm gonna ask you for a little bit of love.
Okay.
Because, let's be honest, they are, I think, putting a lot of time and effort into taking those risks, into trying to reach, I guess, different audiences, seeing what works and what doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you want this to
just-
go on?
Opening statement.
Yeah, open statement. For
It's
just
Nintendo Power,
let us
son.
know why it's the best.
It's the best because it's Nintendo.
That's it?
That's
That's your
it.
opening statement? All right.
That's it. They're
All right.
they're coming out with all the cool tech. I don't know.
Don't go too deep. You got to be able to defend it.
I've got nothing. I can't. It's Nintendo.
All right.
I'm screwed.
Yikes.
So
I'm
mine being
straight.
PC, I win, right?
No.
PC's not on the list.
we're not-
PC Master Race, woo!
Because then, if you're PC, I'm PC.
Nerds. All right.
All right, so for Xbox,
Xbox. Sawyer's Xbox. Opening statement.
there is not another company that has as good as fan service as Xbox, and I want you to challenge that, and you will lose.
The Xbox fans suck.
They used to.
That community's terrible.
The few of us that are left, we're pretty good.
Xbox fans are
Okay,
just
so it's
a bunch
yeah.
of trolls.
better customer service. Is
That's
that
my
it?
opening
Oh,
statement.
man.
Hey,
Okay, you
beats
gave us
Nintendo.
very little time
Well,
to prep anything.
I mean, it's Nintendo, so I mean, come on.
hell,
I actually had a reason.
Innovation.
yes.
Innovation was
Yeah.
my opening
Oh,
statement.
Mine is service.
Okay.
No,
Innovation service.
really
What's
cute.
What's
Yeah.
PS4 got?
Games. Oh, well, I think I won, everybody.
They all have video games.
No. PlayStation has the best video games of this generation.
Subjective.
PlayStation 4 has the best video games of this generation.
Subjective.
Not subjective. I can prove it on Metacritic. They are the best.
No,
reviewed
PC has the
games.
best video games
No,
of
no,
this
wait.
generation.
Out of the three consoles, the best reviewed console generation, and it has way more people buying it because it's a game system.
Because
That's
they're
what it
sellouts.
should have been. The online service is, in my opinion, way better than Xbox's because of one factor: you do not
Hold
have
up.
to- hold-
Wait
no,
a
no,
minute.
No, no, no.
That's a lie.
Hey, it's an opening statement. You can debate out. Xbox is their system is basically an ad, a one giant ad after another ad after another. The PlayStation has 0 ads, and you just freaking
And zero
do it.
service.
And the service is fine. You can play online just as easily. You can talk to people just as easily. Nothing is that crazy different than the two, except one is messy as crap and has the worst interface of any console.
It's an
even
opening
worse
statement.
than the
Don't
Switch.
talk bad on
And that's
the
it. That's
console
it.
you're
That's
on.
sorry. That's it.
No, the debate is
All right.
over.
All right.
Never
Alright.
loses.
Now, I guess how are we gonna do this?
See, because I've got nothing to say.
You have nothing to say.
I can't support Nintendo.
Come on, dude.
What is your biggest
What,
point?
you want me to
of the
help you
Switch?
on this one?
Portability.
Oh,
Portability.
hell, you're the worst debater for Nintendo ever. Should give you a Sony.
I don't
Alright.
like debating about which console's better. We don't need to be divided, Devin.
Listen,
I know,
it's
this
just
is-
for fun, y'all.
I'm a gamer.
I am too. Let's
No,
all
we're-
play to better.
I have all of them.
But right now, the truth is, I'm
It's
better.
all about unity.
So,
PC Master Race.
think about the Nintendo. Sawyer, hit me up with these Xbox arguments.
Yeah, first of
Convince
all,
me. These are the convincing things. Dig deep, dive
Xbox
deep here.
has the most solid online experience out there.
Okay.
Your PlayStation has gone down on Christmas for 3 weeks at a time for the last ever since PS4 released. It has gone down.
It has its issues. I understand.
The PlayStation Online is
Yeah.
the most unstable apart from Switch. It is incredibly unstable.
Uh-huh.
Their party system sucks. Xbox has a way better social experience online.
Okay.
Their party system's a lot easier to join up. Your party grouping is easier.
Okay.
It's just a lot better
Is
online
it or is it not
experience.
an ad-ridden, horrible experience to play that?
If you turn on your Xbox and slide through all the tabs, you will see 2 ads. One of them telling you what the games with gold are that
Yeah.
you can download for free if you have their online. And the other one is current sales.
What are those
in
other
the store.
ugly window boxes that I see? The ugly
Like
windows,
Mixer.
those nasty
Those
Windows,
are your video
those
games.
nasty Windows 8 things. The one video game that's on
When's
the
the
Xbox?
last time you turned on an Xbox? Because I turned mine on today and there was no Windows 8
Well,
ad
it's
anywhere.
been at least a year because this console sucks. But
You don't even have one.
not anymore. I sold it. It's so bad. What games?
That's not what I'm talking about right
I'm
now. I'm
just-
talking about the online
As
experience.
far as the online service,
Online service is the absolute best.
I will say it is fine, but I would say the interface is a mess. I feel like the 360 was a better interface, way more easier to
The
understand.
360 was the best interface to date.
So why did they go backwards?
Because they're Xbox. They're still beating PlayStation. PlayStation has yet to.
what way? In what way?
I can click on someone's name and invite to party.
Okay, they are beating them on the online
Online,
on party. Yes, and I would
the
say
party chat systems.
an
are all
Xbox
better.
Game Pass. I do that.
I'm not even gone there yet.
All right, all right.
Your online stability is a lot better than
Just beat-
PlayStation.
Beat me over the head with this online. All right.
It's because this is my one point I make. Aren't we going rounds? Like I make a point, I have to defend it.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Is it the hell debate?
Yeah,
works?
we didn't really set
I don't know.
rules.
I'm
There were no
sorry.
rules.
No.
This is a bloodbath.
We just fighting, man. Okay, next. I gave you time.
All right,
Now
so-
give me something.
All right, so
Maybe you have more. Than
we
this.
will go with the easiest one.
Okay.
It's gonna beat y'all on portability, hands
Yes.
down.
Yes.
I mean, I don't mind carrying a PS4 or a Xbox One to somebody's like to a vacation spot,
Yeah.
but I can't do that on the plane, can I?
No.
My Switch.
Can with your laptop Xbox play anywhere.
This guy.
That's
This
a
guy.
horrible experience, and your Xbox has to be on
No,
for that
it's
to
not.
work, doesn't it?
No.
No, they have shared game.
Yeah, if
thing
you buy
now.
the game on the
Oh.
Xbox, you can have it on the PC too. I've played Recore that way and several other games.
You can play Recore, everybody.
Now,
Now,
And
that was
Forza.
fun,
no, it's
but,
no.
And Forza, years.
but not every
on.
game. It's a
Most-
limited library of what you can
For
play that way.
Xbox's catalog.
Yes.
The
So
first
I
party.
mean, you can't.
Nintendo, you can play every game.
Yeah, the
And-
Switch can't be beaten in portability.
Yeah.
And also, I think a huge selling point, at least for Nintendo, and especially now, they're getting a little bit of the more mature content.
Yeah.
But it's still a hugely family-driven device.
Yeah,
So Dad can get it for the kiddies, but then Dad can go and play some Doom on his Switch.
that's true. I would say it is not completely perfect for adult gaming stuff. Although, adults can play these
Right.
Nintendo.
Yeah, because
games.
Wolfenstein's not an adult game.
No, I'm just saying those are the only two. You got Doom,
You gotta teach
Wolfenstein,
a young,
and Bayonetta.
6-year-old killing Nazis.
Gotta kill those Nazis.
Hey, man,
quick and fast.
We got to get ready because guess what?
They coming.
They here. They not coming. They here. All right, Germans are so happy nowadays.
Oh, yikes!
Okay, well, that's getting
those are
edited out.
German audience.
No, I said they're happy nowadays.
Oh yes,
because all the Nazis came to America.
Oh,
no.
I understood that completely different.
No.
When they were Germans, they were happy because they were Nazis. I'm like,
No.
wow.
Yikes.
Calling all the Germans Nazis.
No.
So,
Anyways, yeah.
Nintendo.
Portability,
Okay,
family.
family friendly. They got us. I agree. They are better at family. There are some family games on PlayStation. One maybe, Ratchet and Clank. Oh, Spider-Man. There's two, and that's all. Okay, PlayStation. Man, I gotta make an argument for PlayStation.
I mean, did you have one?
My argument is God of War, 10 out of 10. Best game of this generation.
Rated by who?
By everybody.
Metacritic is not a 10 out of
Should
It's
be.
not 100.
Like a 94.
You've beaten it, right?
Yeah.
Crappy Loki. Come on. Who cares about the sun? Let's make him Loki. The people care about him.
Oh man, Mexico. You got a spoiler warning for these people.
Forget it. No, you haven't got. I don't even have a
No,
PS4, and I know about it.
It's getting dirty. So God of War.
God of War does not
You got
make a
Horizon
PS4.
Zero Dawn, which is like at least a 9.5. You got Nier Autonoma. I keep
Which
saying
is
that
on
wrong.
Xbox as
Which is
well.
on Xbox just barely, by the way. Oh,
And
and
it's complete edition.
you also
and
have,
You only have to buy it once.
oh yeah, but a year
And it
later.
released on PC at the same time with PS4.
A year later.
But PC's not in there.
Yeah, sorry, PlayStation. Stop saying PC because it's not here, buddy.
I'm still PC.
The Master Race.
Yeah. We got Spider-Man that just came out. That's a 9. We got oh man, there's so many. You got Neo, which is like a 9.5.
Oh, that was like an 8.9. Nice try on that one. I saw the
No,
Metacritic.
it's a 9.5. I do IGN scores. Nino Kuni.
You know how I feel about
Yeah,
IGN.
blah, blah, blah.
They give out 10s like kids that
Was
give candy on
Nino
Halloween.
Kuni came out
Nino
on.
Kuni 2 is also on PlayStation 4. You got the Uncharted 4 game, which is amazing.
Which is garbage.
You're crazy.
That's a 7. at
You are
best.
so dumb. And I am sorry, these games, if they are on,
So in 8 years, they have 6 games.
no, dude, there's more than that. That's like the top. Those are like 6 10s, and there's like
Not even
more
close.
coming. Give me
None of those was a
Give
perfect
me
10.
one Xbox game that compares.
Forza Horizon.
A racing game. That's it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Exclusive.
Your
You
best
have your own
exclusive
prejudice
is
and
Horizon?
preferences for games, but that
Sawyer,
game is
you
amazing.
hate Horizon. You hate
I
racing
love those.
games.
I don't like racing games,
Okay.
but those games are amazing. And if
Yes.
you deny it,
No,
you're just
listen,
ignorant.
No, you're right. Horizon is great.
See, his
I agree.
prejudice is coming
No.
in here for different genres of games.
No.
Not a true gamer.
You're right. I am actually interested in the Horizon one, especially the recent. That is one game, and it's not.
Gears of
It's
War
not
was
a game
solid.
for everybody. Gears of War is a repeat, and it is an okay
Gears of War
game.
5 is not a repeat. It's
No,
a new game.
I'm sorry. It's Gears of War, which has been a franchise we've had for how long? What new games have come
I'm
out?
sorry. Uncharted was a franchise for how long?
What about all the other ones?
Nino
Spider-Man
Kuni
is
2.
new. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, the same game they released in 1992.
There's
God
good
of
ones.
War.
God of War
Yeah.
4.
No,
I'm sorry. Where's your new
Sorry,
franchise
sorry.
other than Horizon Zero Dawn?
I think there's
You got
others.
nothing.
Hold on. There's others. I need to think of them, but there's others.
But if he's just going for exclusives,
Yeah, there's nothing. What exclusives? Like
Splatoon.
the worst Halo. You have the
Splatoon 2,
you have the
sucker.
worst Halo game.
We have all the Halo games.
Yeah.
They're all
Oh,
exclusive.
sorry, you have all the Halo games that don't work online. That's so good that your online service can't even play them. Old Halo. You have an Halo 5, which is trash. You have Gears of War 4, which is, oh well, another Gears game
5, by the way.
outside. No, 4. 5 is coming.
I know.
Know your Xbox.
5 is coming out.
Yeah, I know. But who cares about 5?
Everyone
4
who loves
sucked.
Gears, dude, you're gonna get shot so many times.
That is not a perceivable threat.
You're gonna have assassins hiding for
4
you.
is okay, but it's a Gears game. They're all the same. They don't even have a Fable game. Xbox One is
They
totally...
did have a Fable game. It bombed.
Which one?
The card game.
Legends?
Yeah, Legends.
Did it
Not the
come
card
out?
games. It was in beta, and
Did it come out?
It was
I don't think
fun.
It came out. Yeah, but it didn't come
but no,
out.
it didn't come out.
So you have
That studio doesn't even exist anymore.
so you
Way
have,
to
less,
poke
you have
holes.
less games in the 360. You have to make new studios now, so your next system will be better. The only thing you have is good service for old games we all played. We all played these games. Who cares?
I'm sorry.
Breath of the Wild, son.
All right, come on, Max. Hit us with it. Your games. What do you got?
Splatoon 2, Breath of the Wild. If you like hack and slash, there's a couple of those. Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah.
If you did the Fire Emblem one.
Hyrule Warriors is like the Warriors games aren't a plus.
No, but
You know what? They have their audience,
I
okay,
like-
sir? So
I'm-
you can shut
I
your
am
filthy
that
mouth.
audience. I have it. I
Oh.
am that
and
audience.
now all
They
of,
suck.
all of a sudden
They do
we
not.
all of a sudden we are being prejudiced.
No, I like that game. It just sucks. It's not a good game.
Me too with the Me too with the right.
If you like it, it doesn't suck.
That's a good point.
I like
Other
Destiny.
people
That
not-
game was trash.
All of man, the thing with your exclusives, they are great.
Yeah. There's not.
Nintendo has its great exclusives. PlayStation has
I
its
mean, Super
audience for
Mario.
theirs.
Yeah, you got Odyssey. So here's my deal.
Mario Kart
Here's what
8
I'm saying.
Deluxe.
Everyone,
Super Smash Brothers.
you got tennis.
See, games.
Mario.
I feel like
Tennis.
games are a hard argument because all the games you named, I don't give a flying rat's butt about.
But what games do you like?
I like online multiplayer shooters
So
where
you
my
just like-
online experience
So
is
for
going to
you,
be
it's
it.
just about online. It's nothing about the game. You just like multi-platform. You don't like exclusives.
If there was a good exclusive, sure.
I'm just saying.
I have yet to-
doesn't that bum you
There's
out?
not a good
Xbox
exclusive.
doesn't give you a good exclusive for.
I've had a
How long?
PlayStation for longer than I've had an Xbox 360 almost. Or an Xbox One.
Yeah, I know. I know you
I have
like the
4
Destinies
games.
and you like the. I know.
I have 4 games,
I get it.
and I hate 3 of them.
And you're wrong about all, but that's okay. I think competitively, I'm trying to think like Nintendo. They don't have. All theirs is just repeats of everything. The only new one
Yeah.
is ARMS.
PlayStation, the only new one, is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, but ARMS versus Horizon Zero Dawn.
Ooh.
See, but a Nintendo for me, because I can still just sit down and play Smash Brothers with, 3 other people.
Yeah,
I just love being in the same room with somebody on the same console,
Yeah.
enjoying and sharing
so
an experience.
it's the total opposite. Sawyer's an online guy. You got you who is like,
I don't have friends.
yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love booting up,
some
Call of Duty or
multiplayer,
whatever.
I
multiplayer
also
I'm
see
playing.
they don't have the big exclusive single player games that don't interest me in the first place. And Xbox doesn't have the greatest they have great couch co-op games.
What games do you play though, Sawyer? Is it just Call of Duty and Destiny?
Destiny, Call of Duty, Paladins, Halo. I mean, they're mostly online shooters.
So yeah, I feel like
MMO stuff,
yeah.
hack and slash.
Ah man, this debate. I don't know what the best. In my opinion, it's PlayStation, obviously. But I think,
Xenoblade.
in my opinion, next would be Nintendo, and then you would be third. But that's
See,
me.
for me, my experience goes down to the best hardware on the market in a console, Xbox One X.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not
Xbox
even
One
gonna
S
continue with
is the cheapest Blu-ray player out
that. Yeah, definitely.
there. And then the online Xbox Live is incredibly solid, and it almost always has been.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. Like,
Controllers. I know everyone's
Yeah.
iffy on this one. For me, I have the wider shoulders, so
Yeah.
if I have to bring my hands in straight like you do on a PlayStation controller, it
Body
throws
good.
my wrists out of
Yeah.
whack. So I like the angle. And the Xbox Elite controller, that is incredible fan service. Where I used to buy a $300 scuff to get the paddles on the back, I paid $150 and have one that I feel is better.
Doesn't it bug you though that like Destiny and Call of Duty and all those online games that used to be 360 first, they don't even get any of their stuff first. You guys didn't get Destiny like expansion stuff for a year later, or like things that were.
You can
just
have
for
the Destiny 2
stuff.
PlayStation exclusive map, by the way. I don't want that crap. You can have it back.
I'm just saying.
The strike.
No, the freaking PvP map.
But all I'm saying,
and the strike too.
Yeah,
it's all garbage.
See, this is what I'm saying though. You guys didn't have a strike or a map or things like this for a long time. Same with Call of Duty.
We had Call of Duty for a decade.
There was a time that you did, but you don't now. And I'm talking about this generation. 360 beats PlayStation 3 in my opinion.
Xbox originally had the exclusivity on Call of Duty.
Yeah, but not now.
For the last year.
No, it's been.
It's been 2 years.
Since they've started PS4.
No, it's been 2 years.
I think
it's not. Trust me on that one.
I don't think you're right, but okay.
Black Ops 3 was on the Xbox first. Ghosts,
Black Ops 3?
Xbox first. Advanced Warfare, Xbox first.
Those were all 360 games.
Those were all on the Xbox One.
The Ghost.
I have them all on my Xbox One.
Yeah, but they're
the
very
first.
That's like the first year, though.
Black Ops 2 was the first year.
Ghost was.
You're playing Ghost wasn't. Black Ops 2 was.
Black Ops 2? No, that was a 360 game. Ghost was.
Black Ops 2 is on my Xbox One.
It probably is, but that's
Ghost was second, but Ghost was still on both systems.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. You're wrong. I'm right.
Either way,
just kidding.
I don't care if there's exclusivity on them because I'm pushing that all the games are available everywhere.
Yeah.
I want to be able to play with PlayStation 4 people, PC people, Switch people. I think that's where we need to go anyways. So exclusivity doesn't matter to me.
I think for me, online is Xbox. I really hate the interface. It's bad. I think PlayStation is tied with exclusives, but I think it's a different exclusive. If you want exclusives that are really cinematic, beautiful, really cool. Not that the Nintendo ones aren't cool.
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
It's not cinematic.
No.
It isn't. It's a great game, but it's not cinematic. It's not the same. It's not even
not
near
God of War.
It doesn't look like God of War at all. And it's fine. Zelda, that's really great. It's probably better than God of War. But, it's a totally different experience. The Switch, it's a different experience altogether. But they have amazing, in my opinion, they have just as amazing exclusives. It's just different games you're playing.
Yeah.
And the online service blows over, with the Switch.
Hopefully not soon. Please be better, Nintendo.
Yeah, it will. So who won this yelling match? You guys decide. Hopefully it wasn't too annoying to listen to.
Fui show.
So
no.
No fuiste. Fui yo.
What are we saying?
I was like, it was me.
Yikes.
Todos mis amigos latinos.
Vota por mí.
Okay. All right, listen, just because you got a wider spread audience, white people vote for me. Just kidding. So, you guys ready? So we're gonna do the top 10 in 30. Everyone's favorite. Everybody's favorite.
Oh, last time we got murdered. Murdered.
Yeah, I want to see a little better effort here. It's probably hard with two people. I wish I could help. We'll try to get somebody maybe someday. Top 10.
Scott.
Yeah.
If you're ever listening.
Yeah.
Please come by.
So top 10 most influential video game characters of all time.
Video game characters?
Influential or
influential. That's what
they did something that influences, or like they're just something based on them. Well-known type of influential.
I think it's probably a little bit of both. So something that they did something great. So top 10. 64. And this is from Time Magazine. We switched from IGN
oh, thank
today.
Goodness.
So yeah, because IGN, we hate you.
Yeah,
that one I have to think about. Like,
I love it.
No, I do like IGN.
So, IGN, keep your dirty laundry to yourself.
No, trash. Get out of here. All right, here we go. Top 10 Time Magazine's most influential characters of all time. 30 questions. Yes, no.
Time Magazine did this.
Let's see. Gandhi's got to be in there, right? Civ 6 Gandhi, right?
No, dude, Sif Gandhi was the devil.
Yeah,
He was
he was
Satan.
influential. Huh?
Yeah, he killed people. I don't know what Gandhi they've been talking about. He's a murderer. All right, go ahead.
Who's
Yes,
starting?
no. Soy, you start.
Is there any Nintendo characters on the list? Nintendo first party game characters.
Oh, well, sneaky day. Hold on.
He's gonna be like, oh,
Ooh.
that's who I was thinking. Right?
That was a bad Mario. I apologize.
Yeah, it was fine until the end there.
Well, I didn't want to do it too loud because
Yeah, I
You're
got you.
already peeking out the mic.
yeah.
Yeah, we're sorry for the yippee there. That's cute. Guys, I don't. This is weird.
There's not one
There
Mario.
might not
Nintendo.
be.
There's no Link. There's no. There's not anyone.
There is not. I am not kidding. There is not one Nintendo character on the top 10.
Crap. Then
Most
how do they
influential.
mean influential?
Master Chief.
This is insane. That is weird. Okay, I don't know how.
So Devin didn't look at this list beforehand.
I don't know how Mario didn't get in this list, but Time Magazine,
Link.
that is like,
You done messed up.
yeah.
Bowser.
How did Mario, like one of the most iconic video game characters of all time, not get in?
Where's
Maybe 'cause he-
Pikachu?
Maybe because he doesn't really speak.
Pikachu. It doesn't matter.
I know. I'm just
Who knows? Maybe I don't know what they're doing. Okay, you guys.
Your turn.
Okay,
Next, your
so-
turn.
there's no Nintendo.
No Nintendo.
No first party Nintendo.
No first part.
Let's see. Do we want to hit up like an RPG?
No idea where to go after there's no Nintendo characters.
Like, is there
I thought
any
that was at least
character
3.
from like SquareSoft / Square Enix?
It does not look like it to me.
So that strikes any Final
Yeah.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
All
None
right.
of those.
Is there any Microsoft first party characters on
There's a Microsoft first party character.
Is
on
Master
here.
Chief on the list?
He is. He's number 9.
there? I was gonna
Master
say
Chief.
Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah. Nope.
The one that nobody remembers.
Considering Mario's not on the list, that wouldn't be so surprising.
Master
Master
Chief
Chief
was
is
and
number
Mario wasn't.
Yeah. What are we doing? Holy
All right,
shit.
I'm already against the list,
Yeah.
I know, right?
and that's the only one I think we're gonna get.
All right.
Any Sony first party characters on there?
Sony first party, man.
What even is?
Yeah, what is a Sony first party?
Spyro.
Okay, now listen.
Crash
Now listen,
Bandicoot,
guys.
Spyro.
Listen. This is a trick.
Kratos.
This is a tricky one. Because he's technically not anymore.
He used to be.
He was at one point, kind of. Yes.
Oh, crap.
Let's see who used
Crash
to be.
Bandicoot.
Who's doing Crash Bandicoot now?
I don't know.
Activision, I think.
I don't know. Well, they were always Activision, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They just
They
released
just
on Sony.
released.
I don't know. Kratos?
But Kratos.
But Kratos still is.
Still, yeah.
Spider-Man?
It's using your brain.
Who's it? Yeah. Who's it? Influential. I think this might be harder than the last top 10 we did because right out the bat you're taking away Mario,
Yeah,
Lee,
I know. I
Sephiroth.
thought it'd be easy.
You know all these.
Sephiroth is influential.
He killed Aaron, man.
That is true.
You
We're
know
not Cloud.
No, forget him.
Red 13.
because
Yuna.
All right.
I
Keep
mean-
going. What's the intro? What's the intro?
Okay.
okay.
So there was one.
So is Solid Snake on the list?
Yes, Solid Snake is on the
Or
list.
one of the snakes. I mean, it could be Liquid Snake or
Yeah.
Ocelot Snake.
It's-
Whichever snake is your
It's Solid
favorite.
Snake
Naked
V6.
Snake.
Okay, so we
Number
got
6.
Master Chief and we got Snake on.
Yeah. You did it. You done did it. You got 2. And I think
Yeah.
you're on the 8th question. Go ahead.
Is Lara Croft on there?
There should be. Right?
Yeah, but she's
She fits-
Sony first party.
She's not first party anymore.
That's true. That could be the missing link.
Unless Snake was.
Yeah, because he's on all consoles now.
Nope. Tomb Raider.
I
or
felt
Lara
like-
Croft's not on.
I felt she fit in with that kind of period.
Yeah,
Those kind
well,
of people.
You
What
would
is
think
this?
so. You'd think so. All right.
Master Chief, Solid Snake.
Eleven.
Think of other characters like that.
Yeah,
You
but
can't even-
there's
you
gonna
can go in
be
genre,
like,
time period.
do we want like something like Okami? Like, are there any animal type? Like, are they all
Yeah.
human? Are they all human characters?
They are not all human characters.
Crap, it's Earthworm Jim.
If Earthworm Jim made this list, that would be like Time Magazine push for an Earthworm Jim revival.
Yeah,
We need it. We need it brought back.
we need a 10 on. He needs to be number 1.
I mean, Mickey Mouse has several games, right?
That is true, but his games didn't influence anything or anyone.
Yeah, but this is Time Magazine. I mean, they thought Master Chief was more influential than Mario. Are there any more characters from first-person shooter genre of video games?
Let's see. Yes.
Oh my,
There is.
Who's that?
Doom guy?
Right?
Oh man, this is gonna be hard.
Wolfenstein.
Is JJ Blot JJ? I can't pronounce that last name. Blazkowicz on that list.
He is not on the list.
Okay. He kills Nazis, and how is he not on the list?
He is a definite influencer.
He influenced something. He killed those American Nazis.
So we know that there's an animal or some type of.
And we know there's first-person shooter.
There's a first-person shooter.
Soap.
There's an animal.
Soap. Call of Duty.
Soap?
He was the main character from
Modern Warfare.
It would be if anyone from a first-person shooter influential, probably be like Captain Price.
Yeah.
I was thinking Keys.
Commander Keys.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been playing Halo recently. That's a watch.
No, I was tapping on the chair.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry for the tap. Come on. You can go genre. You can go dates.
Are any of these from after the year 2010?
After the year 2010, yes.
So they're modern characters.
Wait, hold on. After the year 2010? Yeah, there's.
But now we don't know. There could still be before as well. Let's do is Captain Price on the list.
No.
Okay.
I think we're on question 16.
I don't remember.
Are there any before 1990?
Before 1990?
What are we? Atari Pong?
I think.
And all the Nintendo and a majority of the SNES?
Okay, yeah.
Yes. There is one.
Okay, so they're from everywhere. Just guess.
However.
How could Samus? Oh, she was first.
Okay, there's first-person shooters on here, but she's Nintendo.
Yeah, but how could she not be on the list? The first heroine that you play as, like you're a woman bounty hunter shooting aliens in space. How is that not influential? Time Magazine.
No one knew she was a woman back then.
Yeah, the very first one, she takes her helmet off and you
No
show her
one
long
really
hair.
She has spots. And then the Japanese one, apparently she went naked. So they knew. So
okay.
What do you think?
There's an animal.
We're on question 17.
Is there a goat?
Goat simulator.
Think of the animal game character.
Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. Gex 64, man. Gex.
Oh, dude.
Influential.
Mickey Mouse.
Is Mickey Mouse on the list?
Mickey Mouse is not on the list.
Thank goodness.
He's a video game character.
Okay, he's had video games.
Yeah, I know.
Several Mickey Mouse.
Come on, they're not gonna put him on the video game one.
You don't know.
Are you kidding me?
It's Time Magazine.
They
already.
Mario's not even on the list.
Pikachu's not on the list. All right, 19.
All right.
God, you guys.
Dude, I don't even
this
know.
is dead on arrival. Ain't good.
Drop a beat.
I was just thinking maybe he's giving us a hint from Dead or Alive. Hayabusa. So like that.
Like I'm trying to think of animals that Star Fox. No, yeah, Nintendo.
Right.
This list sucks.
That Nintendo root, like no Nintendo characters at all, just kind of ruins everything.
Think of other consoles. Think of other eras.
The Battletoads. This warrior people. Zip maybe.
Commander Keys. That wasn't terrible. But
It was.
Halo.
No one knows who Commander Keys is.
First, there is a Doom guy.
Oh man,
Doom,
I feel
is
like I need to
Doom
give you
guy
some
on the
hints.
list?
No, Doom Guy is not on the list. Yikes! We have a question.
What's
I think yeah.
Rook? What is that his name from the raccoon dude?
Wait,
Rook.
what?
Sly Cooper?
Dude, if you can't even
Raccoon
remember.
dude.
No, from shoot, the game just got announced last week.
Are there any Xbox game characters?
Exclusive or on the console? What do you mean?
Oh, I forgot about.
Well, I wouldn't go with exclusive.
That's- okay,
we already
no.
got rid of those ones. Like,
That's-
Master Chief and
that's-
Marcus Phoenix.
Shoot,
Well,
that's true.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
thinking first-person
Never
shooters.
know.
Crap, feed me something, Soy.
Perfect Dark.
No, feed me a question. What do we need to ask?
I have no idea.
How do we narrow this down?
There's something from before the 90s. There's stuff from after 2010. I guarantee there's stuff in between. There's first-person shooters. You ask if there's RPGs, JRPGs.
Genres. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure there's gonna
Platformers with the animal dude.
be platformers with an animal, dude.
Yeah, there's an animal character. How many games have an animal character that's not a platform?
He's got a good point. Come on, guys. We're getting somewhere.
Okay, we're getting
We're
somewhere.
getting somewhere
Is
here.
Rayman an animal? What about the rabbits?
Guys, come on. Now let's think.
We're trying.
Animal characters.
Animal Crossing.
That's what I was thinking. Rook, or whatever his name is, the mayor.
Animal characters.
Yeah.
What are they?
What about Kirby? No, that's Nintendo.
To your knowledge, do these animal characters speak like humanoids?
Yes.
Okay.
This does. Speak like a humanoid.
Guess it's Spyro? Is Spyro on the list?
No, fire.
Oh, dang it.
Uh,
Yeah, we're done.
Alright, I'll give you a hint with the animal. He has red and white shoes.
Oh, it's Sonic.
Sonic?
Yeah.
Is Sonic on the list?
Yep, Sonic the Hedgehog is number
And
10.
Mario's not.
That's what I'm saying.
How
Freaking
is that? It
Sega-
might be
freaking-
Zitwort and Pimple or whatever their name
This guy's a freaking Sega lover. Apparently. I like me a good Sonic though.
Is Ryu on the list?
Nope, no
Okay.
Ryu.
Any fighting game characters
Yes.
on the list?
Yes.
See, I wasn't far off with Ryu.
All right, so you're on question 24.
And we have
You have
7 more to go.
3. Yep.
So we don't have enough.
You got Sonic,
Just
Master Chief.
Guess a
and
character every time. Get fighting characters.
Okay,
Who's the
go.
most popular fighting character you can think of?
Oh, man.
Now think of eras.
It's your
too.
turn.
Think of eras.
No, it's your because I asked, are there any fighting game
Oh,
characters?
dang it. It is mine.
Eras.
Let's see, fighting game characters.
And I wonder if there's any superhero fighting game characters.
What about Mortal Kombat?
Oh, who's the most?
What's his name? With the sunglasses.
Johnny Cage.
Is Johnny Cage on the list?
Johnny Cage. Are you kidding me? Johnny
Goro.
Cage? No, Goro.
Ask.
No, it's your question now. This guy ruined it. He's freaking Johnny Cage.
Is there a Mortal Kombat character?
Yes.
Dude, they put Sonic on the
Okay,
list.
it's gonna be Liu Kang, right?
Guys, no,
Raiden.
do not do
Raiden.
this to me. Are you kidding me?
It's gonna be Raiden.
Oh,
Who's the main Mortal Kombat guy?
for the love of man. Really? We're gonna do this?
I thought that who was the main?
Was it Liu Kang?
I am so disappointed. I don't know if we should be doing a video game podcast.
This is the Should We Be Doing a Video Game Podcast segment.
Test our knowledge of not knowledge. You guys should do this to get me so I can fail miserably.
Well, see, here's my thing. I didn't play a lot of Mortal Kombat, but I thought
Man, guys, everyone knows.
Scorpion.
get
We're
over
get- we're
here.
getting
Sub-Zero.
See, now we're getting somewhere. Those are the guys
Reptile,
people know.
Smoke.
I don't think you care about Luke Cage.
Who doesn't?
Guys,
Johnny-
Scorpion was so cool in Mortal Kombat.
But how
the
was
movie.
he influential?
I don't know. Who
He
was
killed people. How?
Okay,
He's not a good
do
influence.
Sub-Zero.
So did Gandhi.
Do Sub-Zero.
He already said it was Scorpion.
I didn't, but you never know.
Right? Did you guess one?
No, I didn't. So it was your guess.
It's your guess.
Are we not counting my Johnny Cage and Goro guesses?
No.
No, we counted that, and then I asked the third Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat character.
that one. Not both.
Oh, dang it.
So it's either like
So
it's
we're
Was
either
looking at
Scorpion on the
26.
list?
Yeah, Scorpion is the guy.
How was he on the list?
I don't know, but he's more popular than Luke Cage and
Ryu.
Goro.
Johnny Cage.
not Ryu,
Isn't it Johnny
or
Cage?
Johnny
Why are we talking about Marvel
I
characters?
thought you were talking about Luke.
Yeah, they're
Sorry,
Superman
Luke
games.
Cage. I was thinking about him.
Spider-Man, Superman,
All right, next up, guys.
Kane.
Come
What
on.
question are we on? Is this like 29?
28.
Like 28.
28.
You're on. We had Solid Snake. We had
Master Chief.
Master Chief, Scorpion, and Sonic. We're almost halfway there. Let's get to half. Let's get to half.
No, that's
Let's get to half. We're gonna
freaking
do this.
Nintendo.
Why do you keep saying Kirby?
Because I like Kirby. I
Chance.
can't forget he's Nintendo. He could beat anyone.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Ditto. Jeez.
All right, so fighting characters.
Do we know if there's any more fighting characters?
No, but we don't have another question to waste asking.
Yeah, but how many more fighting characters are there that are well known? These aren't even influential. These are just well known characters, and not even all
I don't even think these are like.
of them. This is
I
someone's
mean,
like
Scorpion
favorite.
is known. Scorpion is.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Okay,
Solid
Mortal
Snake.
Kombat. Mortal Kombat as a game, yes, was very influential.
in the 90s.
And how it
and
pushed
getting
the
there
boundary,
now,
yeah.
But I feel like Raiden, the God of Thunder, would have been more
No.
influential than Scorpion.
Listen, it ain't about being a good guy because we got bad guys on the stupid list. All right. Go
Can't
ahead.
think of bad guys.
Bad guys. I wonder if there's any Red Dead love. Probably not, but let's
Blackbeard the Pirate.
No, I was thinking, what's the main character from Red Dead? John Marston.
Isn't he the main character?
Take your guess.
Yeah, but he was. Yeah, is the main character from Red Dead Redemption, John. I think his name was John
Yeah, I
Marston.
think
I
it's
can't
Marston.
remember. Apparently not, because it's,
He's not. All right,
Okay, well-
last one. Make it count.
Or didn't I start?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be the last one. You would be.
Guess
Okay,
I won't.
final guess. Do you have a final guess?
do you want me to take the final question?
Take the final one.
Let's,
Throw that.
um,
Yeah, you know,
feed me a little bit.
dead on arrival. We okay? It's all right.
Dead on arrival. Why do you keep saying that? What does that have to do with anything?
Dead or alive's gonna be alright.
Yes.
The beach volleyball
Didn't
game.
happen.
Is Tina from? Wait, what?
Who's the drunk guy? The drunk monkey fighter.
Okay, super influential character from Sega Universe because I feel like
James Pond.
Okay. I think
Max
it was.
Payne was Max Payne
No,
on the
Max
list.
Payne is on the list.
Duke
Okay.
Nukem.
Duke
Now,
Nukem.
guys, here is the top 10. So this game is this actually is a top 15. I'll start with the 15.
Oh man, we couldn't even get done.
I gave you the 10. This is the 15 because this is crazy. I think the 5 bottom ones they choose are way more influential. You got 15, which is Peach. Of course.
Okay, Mario.
I don't know why Mario. 15 is Peach. 14 is Lara Croft.
Yeah, I got that
I
one.
can see why that's influential. You know, your first real female hero.
Yeah.
See, I got that
Who was
one.
like
that wasn't bad.
super smart
And we would have
and
got Peach.
Yeah.
killed people.
Pac-Man, number 13.
Influential
Yeah.
game, not really an influential character. Didn't do
I
much.
guess his
except
name is
Right.
Pac-Man. He's in
he
there.
freaking
What
ate
about
ghosts.
Mrs. Pac-Man did as much as he did.
Yeah, she's more influential than Pac-Man. She's like a woman.
What about Pac-Man Jr.? Or the ghost?
Pikachu's number 12.
I would have got that one too.
Yeah.
Link is number 11.
We would have got that one
Guys,
too.
Mario is this is insane. Sonic is number 10.
That was
That's
terrible.
with my
Again.
Master Chief is number 9.
We got that one too.
Oh man, this list is not loading.
Like, who did these people influence?
I know.
Who looked at Sonic and was like, Usain Bolt? Was that? Is that? He's like, I'm gonna be fast, like that hedgehog.
Like that guy. The Sims, number 8.
That's not a
even
character.
Yeah, there's no character in that. You're playing like a
You're
god
playing
mode.
The Sims, but yeah, you're not really The Sims.
So I'm the influential.
Yeah.
See, there we go. Now it's gonna be like
Kinda
black
strange.
and white. You know, everyone where you're controlling everything.
If Mist is on this list, so help me, I will.
Dungeon keeper.
Scorpion is number 7.
I still don't understand that one.
Yeah.
Solid Snake, number 6. Shodan, which is from System Shock 2.
Huh?
The creepy
I
this
almost
lady.
thought it said Rodan,
if you've
which
seen,
was
if you've
from
seen
Godzilla.
her before, that's what she
What
looks
about
like.
Gladys?
With the crazy hair.
Gladys. Oh,
Yeah, she's basically GLaDOS from Let's Who Shodan.
man, I'm surprised.
Big Daddy and Little Sisters from Bioshock.
What?
Really?
Yeah, number 4. That's how far they are. Number 4.
What about Handsome Jack's gonna be on this
Dude,
list?
GLaDOS is way more cool than Big Daddy and Little Sister. Vault Boy, number 3.
Okay.
That's fine.
Is he an influential character?
But he's not here's my thing. Yeah,
I feel like
not a
he's an
character.
animation.
It's a mascot.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
mascot. He's,
Or
He's
a
not an actual
prop.
character.
yeah, he's like on the pictures. I don't think these guys will play the game. Diablo 2, or Diablo is number 2. Ooh, yikes.
Which Diablo?
Just Diablo. Just Satan. Satan himself, number 2. Satan. The
Is-
most influential person.
From the
Satan.
game Diablo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Satan is more influential than Mario.
Yep.
He influences
He-
a lot of people
he's
to do a lot of things. He might have influenced parts of this podcast.
And this list. Diablo should be number 1. And more influential than Jesus, the Z-shaped Tetris block.
That's not even a character.
The number 1, yeah.
That's a prop.
No, we all think character when we think Z-shaped Tetris block.
It's a prop.
I remember the time when it talked to me in that commercial.
Which way is it facing?
All right, I am not
Yeah.
taking LSD, but apparently the people at Time
Yeah, I'm
have
sorry.
been.
Time Magazine, you're supposed to be a little more
You know what?
fancy
I
than
would
this.
take IGN over Time Magazine's lists.
Yeah, you feeling it now? You feeling that IGN bird?
Is this your proof? Is this
Yeah,
what it
I was
is?
trying to show you something. IGN ain't that bad. Anyways,
At least they
that
put video
horrible
games.
that horrible list brought to you by Time, and not our horrible knowledge. Well, by
That
us, but to be fair, half of those weren't characters.
How was
So-
Diablo from the Diablo series games on the list? Every final boss in the Diablo game?
It's Diablo. Isn't it?
No, they always release a boss after that.
Oh.
Baal or Malthael.
Yeah.
Like it's never just Diablo. Someone else is even bigger and badder
I don't
in
know.
every game.
I don't know much about that game. All I know is I'm like, is he really that much of a character? Does he talk? Does he do anything? Does he say anything? Or does he
You
roar
kill
at
him.
you? Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Forget this list, kid. Shit. The Z thing?
The
Yeah.
Z
Number
Chester's
1.
block is the most
I'm surprised it
influential
wasn't
character.
the title from Atari. Number 1 influential character was that little pong ball.
Remember that cube you moved up and down? All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Hopefully we didn't yell too much in your ears. If we did, I hope it's joyful yelling. You know, not happy
Let
yelling.
Sonic's tennis shoes influence you.
Yep. May
to
you,
run fast.
May you be influenced to listen to us some more. If you like what you heard, press that like button.
Well, next time it'll
subscribe.
just be these Sawyer and Devin because this humble servant of yours is committing harikiri after that.
You done? You done with that? I think next time you guys should
Dishonorable.
do it to me.
An honorable.
I
no,
feel like I tortured you guys.
no, just keep. Going.
I can give you a top 10 next
Okay.
week.
Yeah. Yeah, there's your homework. Torture me next time. I feel bad. Anyways,
Should actually
I don't
be
feel
two.
bad.
I'll choose one that you guys actually have a chance
Okay.
at.
I just feel like dishonorable. Like I need to bring my family honor and just end it.
Time's most least top 10 character.
anyways, we gotta get out of here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.